Devin Tracy makes no money at chess.
Watch out! You might get what you're after. Cool ladies!
Okay, I saved this game, and I'm not sure why, but I do want to show it to you. Guy had beaten me twice. I got him back, and I beat him this time. So, screw him. Here's what happened. My black opening. Take. No. Oh, he didn't take. All right, I take. Take, take. Let's get those pieces out. He's threatening me here. Back off. Uh-oh, he's coming here. Look, if he pushes one more time, I have nowhere to go. And I'm screwed. So I push and blockade him from being able to do that. He comes here, pinning me. I slide my queen out. So if he takes, I won't have to double my pawns. I'll take back with the queen. Now he's getting his pieces out. Probably coming to here or something. I castle this side, and that's kind of the plan with my opening, is to have an opposite side castle situation and to sort of take control over a half-open or semi-open file in the middle. Now he develops his piece. I sort of flush this guy out, ask him what he's up to. He backs up, horse out. He backs off to here. Okay, no real threats here. I'm looking to get rid of his bishop, maybe. And I think I do. No, I don't. Okay, I occupy the center. Boom, pawn to center. Let's go. He slides to here. He's got a dual threat here. So if he takes here, I take back. He takes with the horse. He will have a triple fork. And I wouldn't like that. So I push up. And now he can't really do the same thing. Because if he comes here, I would just take the horse. And then he'd take my bishop. But he backs off, and he does it with tempo because he's attacking my queen. And if I take here with the bishop, he'll just take back with this horse. And it'll be the same threat. So I back up. He castles. The other side. Interesting. Okay. All of my plans are ruined. But I power on. And I get my bishop out. I connect my rooks. And I attack his queen. He cannot take my bishop because my horse is protecting it. So he slides over to here. Okay. What is the plan? Centralize the rooks. That's the principle being followed here. It's just a good thing. Like, it will end up helping you because this guy hanging out in the corner is just not doing much of anything. He gets his king out of the way. Kind of a wasted move. Not much there. I slide my pawn up. And oftentimes, pushing pawns on your king side in the mid game is dangerous because it's weakening the defense of your king. But you're also saying, I'm willing to throw my pawns into the fire and to attack rather than wait and just be petrified and defend. So his move from going here to here is him saying, I'm waiting, like I'm going to play defense. I'm not really in a hurry to attack you. This move here to here is me saying, I feel safe over here. I don't feel threatened at all. I have enough pieces around my king that I don't fear whatever little attack you could have. So I'm going to use this pawn to pry open something. And he flushes my bishop out. I slide back. Does he take? No. He does the same thing, centralizing this pawn, probably anticipating a move like that. All right, I get my horse in the center. Take, take. And the reason that take is good for me is because it opens up a threat here. I'm staring down his queen. He slides over here, targeting my pawn. What do? I push the pawn. Now that does allow this, which could come with that. So that is a threat. But he's got to deal with this. Now, technically, he could have moved here first. Actually, he should have. That would have been nasty. Here, I'll show you. If he had moved here, I cannot take here. If I take there, he comes here, and that's checkmate. King has nowhere to go. So if he had... Hold on. Oh, shit. If he had slid his queen here, I would have had to have dealt with this threat. So I either go here. If I go there, then he takes with the bishop, and now he's attacking me. And now I got to scramble and be like, sorry, sir. So he didn't do that. Instead, when I attacked his bishop, he moved it. Simple. But then can I attack again? Oh my God, that's ballsy. So I'm just totally abandoning the defense of my king side, even with this backdoor situation. And he could still do the same thing right here. He could slide in here and I would have to respect it. But he comes here, and this is nasty too, sort of like controlling the center of the board. I hate that. So I get him out of there. I'm just pushing all my pawns up. And he runs away, but he's still in a nice position, cutting across the board. Now I get my king up here, anticipating this, so him going here now doesn't really pose any threat. He does have this sort of move, but it's defended by the bishop. And he still goes there. Now I think I could just flush him out, and I do. I'm like, what are you doing? Get out. But then, oh! He does take here, and I take back, because it came with check. And now he backs the queen out. Okay, so what have we accomplished? Nothing. We do control the open file. Horse is sitting there nicely, but there's no attack. Now that's a rook lift. He gets the horse out, but doesn't he just give that up? Oh yeah. So this is like a lesson in, people get uncomfortable with like just the presence of this horse being so deep in his side. And so he's like, I want to get that horse out. So he pushes here, not anticipating this, which, is just a mistake on his part. So I have him forked, but then he responds by going on the offensive by attacking my queen. I take it, takes back, and now I can choose which one do I take here. And I take this one, and I think the reason is because this one is more active. It's like on a half open file. Whereas if you take this one, he has to take back, and it's less dangerous. It's just kind of, yeah. All right, so now what do? We got our pawns, our king, fairly safe. This is the potential one weak point that we have. Hard to exploit. We push. Oh my god. Oh dear. Take back. Now we're staring down the king. We got this guy from the rook lift. And once you lift the rook, usually you slide it on over. He runs to the corner. And then, first I push. Push this guy. And look, what is he going to do here? If he pushes here, I come here, check. He comes here, that's checkmate. So what do you do with that? Take? No, he does push. He pushed? Okay, well then I just checked. Ends mate. And again, it's the lesson though is the discomfort. So here, he's about to make the mistake that ruins this game. So like he could defend this in other ways. He could bring his queen here. He could bring his queen here. All you got to do is defend this pawn. But the problem is if he does bring his queen here, say, I would do this. But then, I have like a lot of threats coming in here. But then he could push here. And then if I go here, check, slide here, I can't go here. That isn't mate because I'll just take back, and then we'll take. So, I chalk this up to the man panicked. And it's weird because it's like a human nature thing. And yet, when you get scared, you lose your chill and you make mistakes. So don't go with the instinctual move. I've made this mistake many times where I've shot myself in the foot based off non-threats. Or like a quasi-threat, but it's not something that's putting your chances of winning in peril. And yet you feel like it is, and then you make a blunder, and then it is you losing the game. And oh god, freaking disaster. Anyway, this is another situation where I won, and I am proud to immortalize it on the internet forever. Don't go look at my profile because then you'll see I've lost almost 10,000 times. No joke.
Devin Tracy makes no money at chess.